The Food and Drug Administration is keeping mighty busy these days. They're in charge of approving the drugs and vaccines that are released for use during the coronavirus pandemic. This week they approved a new antibody test for COVID-19 from Abbott Labs. After receiving the approval, Abbott says it plans to ship nearly 30 million of the antibody tests across the globe throughout the month. They expect to have a capacity for 60 million tests in June. Companies all over are investing in developing antibody tests. These can identify individuals who have potentially been exposed to COVID-19, leaving them immune, even if they have not previously been diagnosed. State and federal authorities are pushing the antibody tests, as they hope this data can be used to determine when to reopen. For that to take place, though, it requires a great number of testing to be done quickly. Yet, there is still so much that is unknown about the novel coronavirus, including what determines immunity. It's not known whether a positive result from one of these tests means a person is definitely immune. This leaves experts warning against using these tests to make decisions. The FDA has granted emergency authorization to 4 tests from Abbott to help with the coronavirus pandemic. One of these is a rapid result diagnostic test that is in use in the White House. Donald Trump and Mike Pence, as well as some of their staff that work closely with them, are tested every day. With the antibody test receiving emergency authorization from the FDA, it means it still hasn't been formally approved or cleared, yet approval is given for its use. Abbott promises that the antibody test can exclude false positives 99.6% of the time, and false negatives can be 100% excluded in individuals tested 14 days after COVID-19 symptoms first began. The FDA tightened the policy with antibody tests just this week, yet still approved the Abbott test. The policy now requires manufacturers to apply for the emergency authorization within 10 days of it hitting the market and to submit data to validate its use. This replaces the policy that had been in place since March that allowed companies to self-verify their tests. Numerous companies marketed tests inappropriately without much oversight. This raised the chances of having inaccurate results.